the winner earns a future shot at the TNA Knockout World Championship. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Harley Hudson from Belfast, Ireland, Myla Grace.
A huge opportunity for Myla Grace and everybody in this matchup to take another step towards the Knockouts World title.
Welcome to the A-Game Hydration Announced Test. He's the Drama King Matthew Raywalt. I'm Tom Hannafin. Before we get to this matchup, Matthew, what we saw from Mike Santana before the break, what we heard, your reaction.
I mean, look, if you didn't know, you know now. Mike Santana means business. You could see it, you could feel it in this room tonight. You could see it in his eyes. If I'm NXT, I'm shaking.
You could feel that the reigning TNA World Champion, Frankie Kazarian, was a little bit shook as well before the break. More on that still to come.
Next, from London, England, Dani.
As we learned earlier on tonight, we will have two four-way matches this evening, with the winner of each going on to face each other in a singles match that will take place here on iMPACT in 2 weeks' time to determine who gets a TNA Knockouts World title shot at Final Resolution, which occurs 2 weeks from tomorrow, Friday, December 5th, live on TNA Plus in El Paso, Texas. You can get your tickets now at TNAWrestling.com.
Making her way to the ring from the Undead Realm, Rosemary.
Opportunity for the Knockouts legend, Rosemary, to get back into contention for that title that she once upon a time held. So,
Plenty of respect shown by the fans here at Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. Now we know the upcoming future for the Knockouts World Champion, Kalani Jordan, this coming Tuesday. NXT Gold Rush continues on the CW. It'll be Kalani Jordan defending the Knockouts World Championship against Jordan Grace and TNA's own Laying Lee.
And from Melbourne, Australia, Indi Hartwell.
Anyone extreme last weekend turning point, which you can relive anytime on demand on TNA Plus. She defeated Dani Luna in a brutal no disqualification match.
and as you can see by that look there between Hartwell and Luna, the tension is still very much alive between these two. You are right, Tom. They took it to another level at turning point. Hell, that might just explode and reignite here again.
If looks could kill, Dani
Look at
Luna's
this.
explosion right out of the gate. Luna takes down Hartwell. Now Grace into the cover on Rosemary. We're going to set quite the pace here in this first of two four-way matchups.
Four-way matchup, you know, but one fall to a finish. It can happen absolutely any time.
I love seeing Myla Grace as a part of this four-way matchup. Could become a potential future #1 contender to the Knockouts World Championship. The young knockout from Belfast, Northern Ireland, has so much potential.
TNA has always had such a great history of strong international talent. This match in and of itself is a great example of that. England, Ireland, Australia all represented here, fighting for an opportunity at the Knockouts World title.
And technically Canada.
That's
right
true.
now, Dani Luna trying to grab a hold of Grace. First to gain a pinfall or submission in the ring is the winner. There are no countouts and no disqualifications in a four-way matchup.
Didn't realize the Undead Realm had national borders, but hey, you learn something new every day.
Transitive properties.
Dani Luna now eliminated from the equation just before Hartwell could get her hands on her again.
As I mentioned, this is the first of two four-way matchups we'll see tonight. The winners of each will move on to a singles matchup in 2 weeks on iMPACT. The winner of that match becomes the #1 contender to the Knockouts World Championship at Final Resolution.
Hartwell wanted Hurt's donut there for a second. Counter though, that's the chaos of these four-way matches.
Now Hartwell in control right now. Wait. Oh, series of body slams, and Hartwell's feeling it.
I mean, Tom, we saw it on that night at Turning Point. Indi Hartwell, I think we can all agree, is one of the kind of kindest, most easily approachable people we've known in this business, backstage and otherwise, but she brought out a whole other side, and that's still continuing here from Turning Point.
Hartwell trying to isolate Grace now. The other four-way matchup still to come this evening. Zaya Brookside against Victoria Crawford, Killer Kelly, and Jody Threat. Also on tap this evening, Matt Cardona is back in action in TNA. He'll face off against Mance Warner. They have some unfinished business in the Collier Gauntlet and Bound for Glory.
Could have a contender here, moving on.
And a kick out. Meanwhile, Myron Reed of the Rascals faces John Schuyler of Order 4, and JDC looks to earn a TNA World title shot at Final Resolution if he can get past Eric Young. This match continues here on Impact.
Tensions very high in this four-way matchup. The winner moving on. Myla Grace done a great job so far staying in this one, but the finish could come at any time. Could happen right here.
Cover, hook to the leg, and a kick out here.
Rosemary and Dani Luna temporarily eliminated from the equation, which is a good strategy if you're on your own in this one.
Gotta have eyes in the back of your head. Helps to maintain the high ground, so to speak. Hold the ring as long as you can. The less bodies inside the ring, the better chance you have to win in a match like this. Oh, and now Grace driving Hartwell down.
Doing a good job of controlling Indi Hartwell here, trying to keep control of the pace. But Indi Hartwell, as she always often does, never giving up, continuing to fight through it.
And Grace, this is so far the biggest opportunity of her time here in TNA wrestling. How do you compartmentalize and handle situations like this as an athlete?
I mean, this is what the business is all about, rising to these occasions. For Myla Grace in particular, she spent a lot of her time in her early days here in TNA as a part of a
Cover to advance and a kick out.
as part of a tag team with Harley Hudson, who's out here supporting Myla, but you got to switch on a dime. You got to think all about singles. You got to think about yourself. And that's a different gear. That's a different kind of gas tank.
Inside the ring, Hartwell trying to set up for a suplex. Grace resists.
Meanwhile, Hartwell, who's still trying to recover from that heartbreak at Bound for Glory. Family coming from across the globe.
Oh, look at this, opposite sides of the ring. Luna and Rosemary taking control of this fight.
You have to wonder if maybe they were literally lying in wait, waiting for that opportunity.
Luna just thrashed Grace on the other side. Meanwhile, Rosemary has a hold of Hartwell.
Dani Luna's been on another level, been on an absolute tear as of late. Easy now. Rosemary, you can't be careful.
Remember, no countouts, no disqualifications. The decision has to happen inside the ring. Right now, Luna's in control in the ring of Myla Grace.
And again, the decision has to happen in the ring. So it's an advantage for Dani Luna right now, who's in control in the ring.
On the outside of the ring, Rosemary, a straitjacket applied here on Indi Hartwell.
They can spend as much time as they want out there, but they've got to get it done in the ring. Here we go.
Cover, hook to the leg, and a kick out by Grace. And Rosemary continues to torture Indi Hartwell on the outside. This match continues. Now finally, Rosemary's gotten Hartwell inside the ring. Oh, and there's Dani Luna, who's looking right into the eyes of Rosemary. Rosemary warning Luna about that green mist.
Talking about things happening that could happen at any time. That mist has surprised a lot of knockouts over the last several months.
There are no disqualifications in this matchup. Important to remember.
Oh. Never count out the Demon Assassin.
Rosemary's on another level in this four-way match.
And she bites. Now the ring split in two. Huge opportunity for whoever can win this one.
from Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. This is a four-way matchup. We'll see another four-way matchup in the Knockouts division later on tonight. The winners of both those bouts will move on to a singles matchup in 2 weeks. It'll allow Impact to determine the future #1 contender to the Knockouts World Championship at Final Resolution.
And everybody, especially the winner of this match and the winner of the next match, gonna have their eyes keenly placed on NXT Gold Rush, where the Knockouts World title will be on the line this coming week.
This coming Tuesday night from the theater at Madison Square Garden in New York City. Tremendous opportunity. Here's the cover. Shoulders down. Oh, and it's broken up by Luna.
Grabs a handful of hair. Tensions renewed between Hartwell and Luna.
Picking up where they left off at turning point.
Wait.
Here's a cover. Hartwell trying to advance in a kick out. Big right hand. Hartwell and Luna. Things have devolved between these two over the last few months. Well, now Luna and Rosemary getting it from Hartwell, but look out.
Perched up top. Myla Grace.
Oh, Grace gets Rosemary, and Hartwell takes down Luna. And now Grace trying to take advantage of this tremendous opportunity. Spinning to the outside, taking down Rosemary.
Might have taken herself out in the process. That leaves Hartwell and Luna alone in the ring.
Luna and Hartwell have been destroying each other for months here in TNA wrestling. It's become more and more vicious. Up onto the shoulders. Luna could have been thinking about the Luna landing. No, Hartwell going for Hurts donut.
They know each other so well. Look out!
Both knockouts meeting in the middle of the ring, and everyone's down. Oh, back up on the outside. Rosemary and Myla Grace.
What is Rosemary? Oh, what the hell?
Grabbing a hold of a steel chain. This is a four-way matchup. There's no countouts. There are no disqualifications.
Technically true.
But now Rosemary set on the steel post by Grace. Back inside the ring, Luna and Hartwell. Wait a minute, now Luna. Luna's got the steel chain wrapped around her fist.
Right outside the head of Hartwell.